took my time to share my experience. This is like a life success story, and this video is all about tips on how you can make your application stand out during the next KNB application scholarship. If you are really serious about applying to the next KNB scholarship in 2025, this video might really save your next application. Okay, so first of all, if you don't have much time, you can make this video to watch later. Okay, because this video really it's something that I thought about a few days ago, and I think that I have to make this video because a lot of people ask about it. And yeah, someone once said, if you would like to achieve something or would like to do something, and you know someone who has already done what you would like to achieve, it's better for you to ask that person question on how he achieved what he achieved. Okay, because it will save your time, your money and energy, and also help you to avoid some mistake. Okay, so as a KNB awardee, I really know a lot of things related to this program and how it really works. Okay, so this video is all about tips on how you can make your application stand out during the next KNB application scholarship. So first, tell me, have you ever applied to the KNB scholarship, or you just discovered about this scholarship? If you are new about this scholarship, this is a Indonesian government scholarship, the most prestigious scholarship for international students in Indonesia. If you would like to know what the scholarship covers, this video is not about that. You can visit the playlist here, and also another video that I have already uploaded here on all about the KNB scholarship. You can watch those videos. I share everything about what is covered and how things really work there. This particular video all is about how you can win the scholarship, because I will make sure that I share everything, including the mistake that most of the applicants are doing. If you don't have much time, I would like to advise you to save this video for later, okay, so that you take your time to watch the entire video, because you cannot understand everything in the first few minutes here. I took my time to share my experience. This is like a life success story, and I would like you also, if you are really serious about your application, to take your time and also share this video to someone who would like to apply to the KNB scholarship. Okay, tell me, where are you from? If this is your first video or your first time to watch my videos. If you have already joined my WhatsApp group, if you did not do it, like, I invite you to join in the video description. You join the WhatsApp group, you will connect with all the scholarship seekers and also get a response from your question from myself and also all the experienced scholarship awardee. Okay, so first of all, as I said, this video is not about what is covered about the KNB scholarship. Okay, so first of all, you need to know, I will share 5 things here. Okay, 5 things that you need to know, most important things about the KNB scholarship that you will never avoid, and also that you have to strictly do before applying to the KNB scholarship. Okay, so the first thing is about the embassy recommendation letter. As a KNB awardee, as a KNB applicant, the first thing that you need to do if you would like to apply to the KNB scholarship is to try to get the recommendation letter from the Indonesian Embassy. So this depends on the country where you are, on how you can get it. From the country where I am, I remember I tried to send them an email. Okay, an email from my friend. First of all, I knew this scholarship through one of my friends who already studied in Indonesia, who knows about Indonesia. I don't know if you are watching this video, Kevin. Terima kasih banyak untuk semuanya. Okay, so he told me about the KNB scholarship and everything that is covered by this scholarship, and yeah, and then I say I will try it my best. He told me how to do, okay, and all the information that I really needed to apply for the scholarship. So the first information that you need is about the recommendation letter from the Indonesian Embassy. Okay, how to get this letter? If there is an embassy in your country, Indonesian embassy in your country, try to make sure that you get in touch with the embassy earlier. Don't say that you have much time. This is another mistake that a lot of people is doing, are doing. Don't say that because the application will be in January, you will try to wait until January. No, try to get in touch with them. So they will tell you even right now what are the documents that you will need for 2025, so that you know what are the kind of document that you will gather for your application to the KNB scholarship. Once the application will open, you will be one of the first person, one of the first person who will get the recommendation letter, because some countries are different from other countries. Some countries have more than 100 from the same country, so they have to make a first selection before taking your document to the next stage. So if you do not apply earlier, or you did not make sure that you provide the right document that they ask for you to apply for the scholarship, you will directly get rejected from the first stage. Okay, so try to get in touch with the Indonesian embassy in your country. If there is no Indonesian embassy in your country, try to get the contact of the Indonesian embassy, the next, your neighboring country. Because, for example, in my country we don't have Indonesian embassy, but in Senegal we have the Indonesian embassy. So I get my recommendation letter from the Indonesian embassy in Dakar, not in Guinea. Okay, so it depends. First of all, try to make research about the Indonesian embassy, either in your country or next, like in the neighboring countries. Okay, so from that you will just send them an email. You tell them that how are you interested. You tell them that you are really interested about the KNB scholarship. You are, for example, graduate from high school, or you already got your bachelor degree, you would like to apply for this program, and you are really interested. You did this, and what are the documents required? They will send you a link to apply for the recommendation letter. They will upload all your documents from there, and also in few days, or even, I remember I got my recommendation letter in less than 24 hours. I apply. I send them my document, and also they send me back my recommendation letter within an hour, within 24 hours, and then I directly applied. I was one of the applicant who really applied earlier. Okay, so you will get that recommendation letter. If, for example, you are from Pakistan or other country that used to have a lot of applicants, try to make sure that you get all the documents required. So the second thing is here, most people don't do this thing, legalizing your document before applying to the Indonesian embassy for the recommendation letter. So as you can see, many people, if you have already applied for the KNB scholarship once, you will see during the selection process, you will see it written document rejected. What is the reason why they are rejecting those applications? The reason why they are rejecting the application is that you did not legalize your document, because they cannot take the document that are not legalized to the next stage, because they know many countries, many people make fake certificates. So to avoid giving the opportunity to people who have fake certificate, they make sure that the document that they have are really approved and also legalized. So if you don't want to get rejected from the first stage, try to make sure you legalize your document. First, for example, in my country, we legalize them from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ministry of Higher Education, and also my own embassy in Dakar, because we don't have an embassy in Guinea. So my own embassy in Dakar, before sending those documents to the Indonesian embassy in Dakar. So you see, it's minimum three legalization before sending them to the Indonesian embassy. If you don't do that, okay, you will apply, and then later you will see the problem that you will get, because they will definitely reject your document. That way it will make you see, okay, oh, document rejected, document rejected, document rejected. Even if you are good, your document will directly rejected. So if you are not selected, for example, last year, that might be one of the reasons why you are not selected. Okay, so try to make sure that you legalize the document, you get in touch as soon as possible with the Indonesian embassy. Okay. Thirdly is about getting in touch with the university you are applying for. One of the things, for example, I remember, I don't know many universities in Indonesia, but my friend already know about the university I applied as first choice. Okay, that university was the University of Erlangga, Unfortunately, I did not get admission to that university. I get admission to my second university, which is Universitas Muhammadiyah Malang. That I really applied because it was written Muhammadiyah Malang enough that I make research about the university. I said that I found that it's really a good university. Then I applied for that university. My friend recommended me the first one because he knew about that university as a good university. He already studied there as well. So one of the, even if I did not get admission to that university, but that university helped me to know another university and also know many things about universities in Indonesia that facilitate many things for me later that I will tell you. So if you would like, for example, to apply to UMM in my university, or you would like to apply to another university, don't say that you are going to wait or you are directly going to apply to the university. It's good that, but what is best is that what I will recommend you is try to send an email, okay? Try to send an email to the university, especially, for example, if you are applying for PhD or master's degree. Try to send an email to those professors or to the international relations office of that particular university, okay? Tell them your name, where you are from, if you want to send them your CV, if you have already written, make research or make portfolio, try to submit this portfolio to them, especially to that professor where you are interested. Make research. If you apply for PhD or master's degree, make research about that particular university. The professor who have the professors who have the same field of interest with the one that you are applying for. Don't say that you are waiting until January so that you start your application. Don't do such mistake, okay? Try to get in touch with those universities, okay? So, for example, you can select the university before even the application starts, because you can get in touch with those professors or those university before and within from right now until January, so you will get some response to those professors. For example, they will tell you that your program of studies is related to their experience, to their interest, to their research, so they will accept you as a student. So you will already get a response from one of the professor or from one of the university before even application start. So even if you do not get a response from that professor, you will apply to the university, to the second university professor. This, what I'm talking about right now, is not during the application in January. What I'm talking about is before the application for the KNB open. This is an application before an application, okay? You get to know them. They will know you exactly. So related to for the bachelor degree, for example, you can also send emails to the international relations office of that university to tell them like how interested you are about the program, you would like to apply for their program. Even if you would like to send them CV. This is not a bad thing. This will help them to know you before they know you, like as a document, you know. They will know you before the application even start. So once the application start and also you already choose that particular university, when they will be reviewing, because the university, they will be reviewing thousands of applications. So if during the email that you sent them or that you sent to that professor, if the professor, for example, already accepted you, it's good. Okay, so if, for example, you are doing bachelor degree and you are sent to the international relations of the university, when they are making interview, when they are preparing selection, if they see your name, they will directly remember about you. So if you convince them during the application, during the email that you already sent them before the application, telling them how good you are, how interested you are about the university, they already check your CV, your motivational letter and recommendation letter and everything. So it will directly help them to brainstorm and also take you, like make you stand out during the selection process, because it will save them time. They will already know who you are before they start the application process. You see? Because they start before they start the selection process. So they will directly pick you up from that pool of thousands of applicants, for example. You see? That's a good thing. They already know you. They don't have to read anything like more about, they already know you. So it will save time and also energy, and also give you a chance to stand out during the application process. That's really a good important thing. Okay, send email to the international relations office or to the professor who you would like to be part of his lab during your research here. If you are applying for undergraduate, you can also still send an email to the university so that they get to know you before the application starts. So once they see your name, they already know who you are. It will directly facilitate your application process. Okay, so I think this is 3 or 4. I said 5, but I think I will add 3 bonus. So the fourth question, like the fourth thing, is about your recommendation letter from your professor, not from the Indonesian Embassy. We already finished about the Indonesian Embassy. Okay, now we talk about the recommendation letter. Many people make a lot of mistakes related to that recommendation letter. When we talk about recommendation letter, is that person who will recommend you for that program that you are applying for. So it doesn't mean that it's only like it's anyone, like it's like anyone that you know. For example, someone who already taught you in primary school, or I don't know, in high school or at the university. You don't have much relationship with that person, and then you take them. He will write anything that he wants, you know. So choose your recommender wisely. The recommendation letter, for example, if you are taking 2 recommendation letter for the PhD or bachelor or master's degree, I think both have 2 recommendation letter. If you have already started working, try to choose the employer who knows you a lot and also who have a good relationship with you, who knows your qualities and also like you, because if that person doesn't like you, he will not write good things on your application. So that employer, make sure that you tell him, or your professor, for example, for the academic letter, also for the academic recommendation letter is the same thing. Either you apply, either you reach out to the school principal or to I don't know, your professor or anyone who knows you academically. Tell them, for example, you say, okay, I apply to the KNB scholarship in this particular field. This is my interest, this is my passion. This is. You tell them everything about what you will be putting in the motivation letter, because the motivation letter and your CV, like the recommendation letters that they will receive, will be supporting document for the motivation letter and your CV. If you say you are good, you did this, you did that, your recommendation letter will reinforce and also make like a cement on your application, because they will say, okay, that student already have a good relationship with his former professor or with his former employer. So make sure you choose wisely your recommender. Okay, so after that, let's talk about the motivation letter. Okay, the motivation letter. The motivation letter. After that, we talk about your CV and also another things. Okay, another thing. Okay. The motivation letter. So that motivation letter is like seeing you in front, like it's like talking to you talking to the university without your presence. Okay, it's like your how can you say that, your assistant without you, you know. So you have to make sure you write your motivation letter wisely. Make sure that you write your your motivation letter wisely, your personal intent letter. Okay, after you choose your program of study, you choose the university, try to make sure that you address the university you are applying as first choice, because many students, many universities, they directly choose their student from those who apply as first choice, because they cannot consider a second choice before the first choice. They will prioritize those people who choose them firstly. If you are writing the letters, you can directly, if you want, address directly to that university. Some people made another wise decision, is like applying 2 choice, like 2 programs in the same university. You know, in the KNB program, you have the possibility to choose 2 universities. You can either choose 2 universities with 2 different programs, like with the same program, or you choose the same university with 2 different programs. That will increase your chance, because they will directly know that you prioritize them. There are 34 or 33 universities for now the KNB scholarship, but if you choose them twice, they will say this student is really interested in about our program, you know. So it will give you a chance also of getting selected in that university. Okay, so address that from the letters that you write as motivation letter, address them directly. Okay, and also try to make like to put yourself in the place of those who will review your application. Imagine, for example, you are one of the committee who will select the next KNB awardee in the university you are applying for. Try to read your motivation letter. If you were one of the committee member, will you accept your own application? Put yourself, like, it's like being empathy, put yourself as the committee. How did you write the program? How did you write the motivation letter? First, I will give you the tips. First, tell about yourself. I know nowadays there is ChatGTP. I know there is ChatGTP. You could think that you can take information from ChatGTP and directly put them in your motivation letter. It will directly make you rejected from the program because they will directly detect it. They are machine learning. They are websites that can directly detect AI tools in your motivation letter. You can use AI like ChatGTP wisely. For example, taking ideas about what your program of study, what does it look like, how it can enhance your future career, something like that. But your motivation letter, think wisely because they read thousands of applications. What makes you special? Tell them about you, like, so that in a position that they want to see you again, tell them about you in a way that they want to meet you, they want to see you in an interview. Don't just tell a story. Don't go copy online motivation letters and paste them in your tell them, for example, why the KNB scholarship? Why the KNB scholarship? Why are you applying to the KNB scholarship? Why not other university scholarship? Why not other country university? Why Indonesia? Why the KNB scholarship? Why that particular university? Okay? After that, what are you passionate about? For example, if you say, I'm passionate about management, what have you done with your management? For example, you are applying for PhD or you are applying for master's degree, and you say you are passionate about leadership or extracurricular activity. What have you done with your passion, for example? They need to see proof of what you have already done so that they know, okay, you are passionate for it. That will help them to know if you come to the particular university, you will be part of the community because there are multiple clubs in every university. It will help them to know, okay, this student will directly contribute to the university community because he's already passionate about something, and if he comes to our university, it will directly have an impact, positive impact. Okay. After that, what you would like to study, be really concise. Don't say tick tick tick. No, what you would like to study. Tell them what is your academic objective, what is your academic like mission, like vision, what do you would like to study. Okay, after that, after you finish applying, after you finish studying at the university, what is your goal, what is your career goal after postgraduate studies? After you finish your study, what is your goal? Make sure you put information related, you link from what you have done, what you are doing, and what you will do. These are three important things. What you have done as a student, what you studied in the past, or what have you worked, if you have work experience, what are you doing right now? Are you working, or are you still in high school, for example, if you are doing a master's degree? What will you do after you study in the university with the KNB scholarship program? What will you do with what you have learned? Because KNB is about creating ambassador who will strengthen the cooperation between Indonesia and the home country. Create a link. What, as a person, as an awardee, what will you contribute? You have, like, they are convincing two people, the KNB coordinator from the embassy there, for you to get the recommendation letter, and also your university. Because if you did not get the university who accepted you, it means you did not get the KNB scholarship. Because you will only get the KNB scholarship if one of the university of your choice accept your application. Okay? I think I have talked about enough about the motivation letter. If there is anything you don't understand, let me know in the comment or join the WhatsApp group. Okay? After that, the CV. One of the mistakes also that people make about the CV is, like, for example, some people apply for a job. They apply for other things in different university scholarship. If we are applying to a particular university or particular scholarship, don't use the same CV for all your application. Don't use the same CV for the same application, for all the application. Imagine you are applying for an assistant manager, like junior manager position in one company, and you see another application you are interested in, for example, in sales or in leadership or in anything, computer science. You use the same CV that you apply for a junior manager to apply for computer science program, for example. It doesn't make sense. It's not related. It's not related actually. And you cannot use the same CV you apply for one, for example, CSS scholarship in China, you use that to apply for the scholarship in Indonesia. No. Try to make your CV stand out. Make sure that you reach out to people who can make academic CV for you. Don't make a CV with 3 pages or more. You have less than 10 years, make a CV with 1 page. Like your like a resume, you make it in 1 page. You can make it. If you don't know, reach out to people who might help you. I also assist people in applications, okay, telling them how they can really make their application stand out. Okay, so the CV, like this resume that you will make, try to make sure that you write it, you check how an academic CV look like. Okay, the thing that you will put there will be related to what you said in the motivation letter. What you study, what you are doing, what you have done, and what you would like to do. There's a section about me in your resume. Tell what you have already done, what you are doing right now, and why you are applying to this program. Because you are not using the CV for application for a job. You are not using the CV for a scholarship that is different from the one that you are applying. So make sure that you are using the CV wisely, because you cannot use a different CV, like you cannot use the same CV for all your programs. Make sure that the CV that you'll be using is only related to the application for the KNB scholarship. In the About Me section, right, for example, I'm a high school student, graduate data, interested in it, I would like to study this is what I would like to do after I study. That's your About Me. Just make sure that you stand out. If you're applying for PhD or master's degree, the same thing. In the About Me section, make sure you write something that is related to the motivation letter and to what your recommender already said at the academic or professional. Okay, and also make sure that you make your GPA, for example. If you have a GPA, if you're applying for scholarship, it's very good to mention about the GPA that you have in recent university, in your recent study, either bachelor degree or high school or anything. Make sure you make it. If you have extracurricular activities, mention them. For example, something that they didn't know, you did not tell them in your motivation letter, you can mention it in the CV. It will show that you have multi skills. You are really interested about what you are doing, and also you know what you are doing. Okay, mention your name fully. The picture, if you will make a picture, the picture that you will put, try to make sure that the picture is a professional one. Your full address, where you live, the country, if you have like address, draw everything. Your phone number, and like an active phone number, especially a phone number that you are using for WhatsApp. Make sure you put a phone number that is active, because they might reach out to you, especially in Indonesia. WhatsApp is really being used frequently. Try to make sure that you have a CV that has all the information. If you have a hobby, put them. Everything that you know will make you stand out, put it in your CV. But make sure that you don't use the same CV for all the application you are doing. Make sure that the CV you'll be writing for the KNB scholarship is specifically for the KNB scholarship, that is related to the motivation letter that you have already written. Okay, so after you have done all of this, you already get on, and then you will get to make sure that you apply for the recommendation letter from the embassy. If you get that one, you start your application. Make sure I have already uploaded one video on step by step how to apply to the KNB scholarship from beginning until then. I will make it to the end screen of this video, you will see, and also another video I will put to end screen, another video that share how what are the things that are covered by the scholarship. There's a whole playlist about the KNB Scholarship, life in Indonesia for international students. Before coming here, try to make sure what is going here, what is going on like here. Okay, I have made a lot of things online playlists on international student experience, the KNB Scholarship. I interviewed one of the KNB coordinator in my university. Our coordinator, I interviewed him, a video of more than 15 minutes. He shared everything about the KNB Scholarship, how to make it so that you stand out in your application. I interviewed students who already won the scholarship. They give tips. This year, the newcomer also, I interviewed them. They also share tips about the KNB Scholarship. If you are really sure about the KNB Scholarship, try to apply this step-by-step application tips to help you win the scholarship. I will be really happy to see one day your comment saying that you got the scholarship, that you are studying in Indonesia through the KNB Scholarship. If this is your trip, I would like to assist you throughout the program. Join my WhatsApp group. Try to make sure that you apply to those program that I have, those tips that I have already shared. If there's anything that you would like to ask, don't hesitate. Reach out to me through the comment section, or you join the WhatsApp group so that we connect, and also you connect with other scholarship seekers, because there are many in my group, so that you make your next KNB Scholarship application stand out. These tips, they are not only for KNB Scholarship, especially for the CV or the motivation letter. You can apply them for every scholarship that you are applying for, to make you stand out during the selection process. Thank you so much, and see you in another video.